Hi guys. In today's video, we'll discuss and tell you the whole story of Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. Before starting, consider subscribing and also hit the notification bell if you wouldn't like to miss out any of our new contents in the future. And you can donate us on Thanks button for quality videos. Let's get into this. Even if you don't know much about Michael Jackson, you probably heard about his famous Neverland Ranch, where he lived from 1988 all the way to 2004. The Neverland Ranch, which was originally known as the Lavish Ranch, the massive spread of land spanning across 2,700 acres, was purchased by William Boone in 1977. A successful property developer, Boone was so enchanted with the property that he wanted to make it the perfect home for him and his family. Little did he know that the result of his years of experience would soon become one of the most famous properties in the world. Before selling the property, Boone, the person who owned the ranch before Michael Jackson, renamed the ranch to Sycamore Valley Ranch. The arrangement was later rescinded by Jackson in April 1988, and he became the ultimate owner of the property. It was Jackson's home as well as his private amusement park, with numerous artistic garden statues and a petting zoo. The King of Pop purchased the property from Boone in 1988 for $19.05 million and named it after Neverland, the imaginary land from the children's story Peter Pan by J.M. Barrie. He had an ambitious vision for the property and wanted to use it as a retreat from the outside world, a magical world of wonder. Mock Victorian architecture and amusement park rides turned the desert property into a utopian playland, complete with 2 railroads and a dream, like railroad station, a roller coaster, a Ferris wheel, a carousel, and bumper cars. It also had an unforgettable zoo full of exotic animals ranging from flamingos to orangutans, giraffes, and tigers to an actual elephant. The home was also where Oprah shot her famous live interview with Michael in 1993. Some of the events that took place at the ranch included the wedding of Elizabeth Taylor and Larry Fortensky in 1991, and also where Jackson and Lisa Marie Presley hosted children from all around the world in a massive event that took place in 1995. Jackson often hosted groups of children at Neverland. The fanciful ranch became a haven for hundreds of seriously ill and underprivileged children.
Oh, don't stand up yet. Hold on. I'm pretty bad. Okay, don't stand up yet. It's gonna jerk. It's gonna jerk. It's gonna, one little jerk. Okay. Okay, now you can go. But don't run. Whatever you do, don't.
Neverland Ranch is in California, specifically in Los Olivos. The 90s was the time when Michael spent the most time here. He also wanted to film one of his music videos at the ranch, and in fact, he filmed a short piece just to practice the moves and the camera angles. The mansion included the main house, a guest house, where his family and celebrity friends were staying, and also a movie theater, and a recording studio, and all the amusement park rides. He had a lot of guests, but besides his family, a lot of celebrities have spent time at the famous ranch. The guest list included Elizabeth Taylor, who had a very close relationship with the late King of Pop. Also, Macaulay Culkin from the Home Alone movies was a frequent sight at Neverland.
Your hands gotta be inside the pocket, man.
No, no.
I'm gonna beat you.
Ready?
Ready?
Wait, no. Ready? No.
I'm crazy for this. No, you gotta stretch it back. You gotta.
Whoa. I'm doing
Later on, during a far more grim period in its history, Neverland Ranch was searched extensively by police officers in connection with the People v. Jackson trial, after he was charged with multiple counts of molesting a minor in 2003, but the police failed to find any incriminatory evidence against the pop star. Despite being acquitted of all charges, Jackson stated he would never return to Neverland again as he no longer considered the ranch home. In 2005, he dismissed most of the staff, dismantled the corral cell and Ferris wheel, and never returned to Neverland. Following Michael's death in 2009, press reports came out stating that the family intends to bury him at the Neverland Ranch, eventually turning it into a place of pilgrimage for his fans, similar to how Graceland is now a mecca for Elvis Presley fans. The amusement rides and animals were gone by 2009, replaced with a meditative zine garden and a section decorated with Peter Pan, Jackson's favorite fictional hero. After calling the property home for more than 15 years, Michael Jackson defaulted on a $24.05 million loan backed by the ranch in 2008. In May 2015, it was announced that the Neverland Ranch, renamed Sycamore Valley Ranch, would be put up for sale with an initial price tag of $100 million. By that time, Colony North Star had completed extensive renovations to the property. Many people, including fans, protested and disagreed with the decision. Jermaine Jackson, elder brother of Michael, wrote an open letter to Colony North Star expressing his disagreement with their decision. Due to lack of interest, the asking price of the ranch had fallen to $67 million by February 2017. Despite his financial struggles, he didn't want to part ways with his longtime home. It was last listed in 2019 for $31 million, but not even a $69 million price cut could lure in a buyer and was eventually taken off. It then sold in December 2020 to billionaire Ron Burkle in an off-market deal for a considerably lower price of $22 million. The property features 22 structures anchored by a 12,000 square foot mansion, along with 3 guest houses, a swimming pool, a 4-acre lake complete with waterfall, a basketball court, and a 50-seat movie theater. There are also several Disneyland-esque touches on the property, including gardens patterned after the entrance to the Magic Kingdom, as well as a train station, a barn, a firehouse, and a corral set. Burkle first met Jackson in the early 2000s when the two were doing charity work together. They quickly became friends, and Burkle acted as Jackson's financial advisor from the mid-2000s until the singer's death. The Neverland Ranch has been renovated, and a few attractions were put in their original place. The mansion remains closed to the general public, and it's also a great place for visitors and tourists who can write and send a lot of messages for Michael on the wall of the gate, and also can visit the gate outside the mansion. That was today's video, guys. We hope you liked it. If you'd like to see these kind of contents, then hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. See you guys in our next video.